Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Rama, and in today's video we're going to be breaking into GTA 6 Trailer 2. Obviously there's a lot of people that have already seen the trailer. 13,850,000 people have seen the trailer. It's number 5 on trending, and that'll probably become number 1 as YouTube figures out what the heck's going on here. But yeah, it's GTA 6 Trailer 2. Everybody's been waiting for it. TGG's made 8,000 videos in preparation for this, and now that it's out, he's probably incredibly happy. But now we gotta wait for Trailer 3 if one's coming out. And obviously, even though we did get Trailer 2, it's only May 6th. And Rockstar has announced that the game is getting released May 26th of 2026. So we still have a whole year before GTA 6 is getting released. So while I am very happy and excited for this trailer, at the end of the day, we still have a whole nother year before the game actually gets released. So that is something to keep in mind. But we can read the little blurb here. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. That's pretty interesting, and very honestly, that breaks into a lot more than a lot of the content I've already seen. So evidently, they try to rob a store. It goes wrong. They're probably in the run-in with the law enforcement. Now they have to find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place. So today we're going to be focusing on some of the quirks and features of this trailer. For example, we have an iguana which appears to be wearing a flannel, like pink shirt. I don't know if that's just my eyes. Somebody can let me know in the comments. But that did look, or it looked like an iguana there with a t-shirt on. We have a new vehicle here. This is the Vapid El Camino, because, can somebody confirm or deny? Is it the Vapid Picador we have in GTA? I don't think it's the Vapid Picador. I think it's the Chevelle Picador. So, because of that, I could be wrong. I don't remember what the Picador is called, but either way, we have an El Camino, which is pretty cool. We also have the Vapid Cara Cara, as we can read on the grill here, but this is the Cara Cara, which we already have in GTA 5 Online, which is pretty dang cool. So that's something sick. We also have what appears to be a Lincoln in the background, which you're going to see in just a moment. Right there. I don't know exactly what it is, but it is a Lincoln-looking SUV, which is pretty cool. We have another car here. Looks kind of like a tornado-style vehicle. Again, there's so many new things that are coming in the GTA 6 that there's obviously a lot of content that I'm still keeping an eye on. This here looks to be a penumbra, though. I know a penumbra when I see one from the logo and everything else. This definitely looks like one, so you can let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, but very, very cool. We got some more vehicles here. We have, obviously, it looks to be a Ram, but this is not our normal Rams. This is definitely a newer vehicle. We can see by the way the back is designed. It's rounded. We don't have any trucks like this in GTA 5. So this is definitely a newer 2020 version of the older Rams. We have the Coquette, though. That is the OG Corvette that we have in GTA 5 story mode. So that's pretty sick. We have a pickup truck here. I don't know exactly what this is. Looks kind of like your average 1980s box truck. Kind of a Chevy design, so kind of hard to tell exactly what this is, but definitely an older pickup truck. Looks pretty cool. We have kind of an average looking SUV there. As I said, I'm just keeping an eye on all the cars that we can get a sneak peek on, because those are the things that are really exciting, at least to me. Now, I wonder if you're going to actually be able to partake in the lottery, which would be interesting, but we can see a new billionaire every week. It'd be pretty cool if there was a lottery in the game and you could partake in it. We got some more vehicles here. We got a new cop car. Looks just kind of like your average police vehicle. Looks like a Ford average cop car. We have a Crown Victoria cop car, which is pretty cool. And I didn't get to see what the other one was. Was that a Stanier? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. It's just kind of a unmarked. I don't even know if that was a police car. It just kind of looked like a gang car. This is where obviously Lucia gets taken out of the Corrections Institute, which is pretty cool. You know, it reminds me of the Bolingbroke prison in GTA. And this is the first time we're going to actually have a character that gets out of prison as the start. You know, you'd think getting out of prison, the characters would want to straighten their lives out, but I guess not. Rockstar Games presents. Alright, let's get past the segs. We'll have to wait for GTA 6 to get released for the full HD. Just looking for new vehicles or anything that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if we're actually going to be able to use. Oh, wait, am I going to be able to see the iguana in here? Wait. Oh, no, it's a snake. That's pretty cool, though. It is a snake. I don't know if that's a boa. It doesn't look like a boa, but it is still pretty cool. But I'm interested to see if we're going to be able to drive like super yachts in this game and other things because obviously, I mean, you might be able to. You can see here that these characters are on a super yacht, which is why I'm mentioning this. But I'm really excited to see if we're actually going to be able to drive a yacht. The characters right now are on a yacht. And as you know, in GTA 5 and GTA 5 Online, you can teleport in the super yacht, but you cannot drive it. I think that would be something that I would be very happy if Rockstar let us do, which is pretty dang sick. So we can obviously see exactly what I was talking about here. They find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place when an easy score goes wrong. So we can very clearly see that there's a lot of police action. We can see there's police helicopters after them right there. We can see that the police are definitely a main part of this as they are searching for them. So my guess is this is going to be, cops versus robbers. That's kind of what this is going to be like, which is really, really cool. We have another, what appears to be a luxury car here. This is either a Bentley or a Rolls. We can see it's a convertible. Looks pretty nice, though, from the interior, which is pretty dang sweet. Oh, what was that? What was that in the background? Was that just a truck? Uh, it's kind of, I don't know what that is. It looks like a Ram from the front design, but pretty cool. We have a Gallivanter Baller that's blown up in the background, and I couldn't get an idea of what that one car the guy was smashed into was. That's another pretty average cop car. We got the normal armored SWAT vehicle. Nothing too special there. Oh, this looks sick. This is a plane scene. It reminds me of like Mission Impossible when Tom Cruise is hanging on the wheel well of the plane. That's pretty sick. We have is it a dually? Oh, I love dualies. We actually have a dually being added into GTA 6. It's obviously a Ram like 3500, but that's sick. I can't wait for that. Is that a safe they were dragging too? That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's a safe or what it is, but dragging something. Oh, we got a lot of new cars here. Yes, I do remember seeing this scene. Let's back up a teeny bit. So we obviously have a new Mercedes. Not sure if this is a CLA or exactly what the Mercedes is, but we have a new Mercedes with the ugliest rims I've ever seen. We have a Lamborghini. Again, I'm not, exactly sure which Lamborghini. Could be a Murcielago, but we do have a Lamborghini. We have a Porsche in the background here. We have what looks to be a Pontiac Firebird of some sort. We have an Audi in the back over here. That looks like to be some sort of Gallivanter. And then we have a Banshee of some sort right there. Ooh, I saw a Lexus as well. There's a Lexus right there, which looks pretty dang sick. And that appears to be a Rolls Royce all the way in the background there. So we do have a lot of cars just in that little scene, which looks absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to get an idea more of that. We have ammunition with a freaking livery of the American flag on the gun, which looks epic. Oh, that's great. By the way, I don't know if any of you noticed that because I don't know if people have commented on this yet, but that's a PS5 controller. If you take a look at the controller on the table here, that's a PS5 controller. Look at the design of this controller with the two joysticks here. That is a PS5 controller, which is interesting. So very clearly Rockstar is in collaboration with Sony for this because those are very clearly based off the PS5 controller. But yeah, that's interesting. We can see the boa constrictor again. We can see there's going to be a fan boat. We can see some more vehicles in the background here. We got the sea shark again. Nice motorcycle. Looks sick. Another Lamborghini-like vehicle. Looks like another Audi on the side. That Lamborghini looks sick. I don't know exactly what that is, but it looks sick. But yeah, a lot of information to break into here. And, oh, that's the Porsche Macan. So it looks like we're going to be getting a lot more vehicles in the story mode, right? GTA 5, when it was released, didn't have too much in the story mode, but definitely a lot more in the GTA 6 story mode when it looks like it comes to vehicles, which is pretty epic. I'm really, really excited for this, just as much as everybody else is. I am so excited. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. At the end of the day, there's so many people that are going to be talking about this. Just in the time of me recording this video, the trailer is now at an additional 1,000,000 views, which is insane. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.